Today, I'm going to share with you 20 companies that were hammered after the DeepSeek turbulence that happened in the last 2 days. Good morning, everyone, and this is Ahmed Saleh with you. All right, so let's go to see those companies that were hammered by DeepSeek. If you want to know what happened, you can refer to the video that I put 2 days ago. I'll put the link at the end. So these are 25 companies that were hammered. They went down by more than 10%. The first 14 companies, they went down by more than 20%, close actually to some of them close to 30% down from the day before the DeepSeek turbulence happened. And the remaining are 10 to 12%. I highlighted them in yellow, and the one that went down from 20 to 30%, I highlighted them in red. So how can you benefit from this? Okay, so let's see what happened yesterday. Yesterday we had lots of companies that are rebounding. If we sort this by from the largest to smallest, you will see that some companies have rebounded by 9%, 8%, 6%. So there is a rebound that happened, which says that the DeepSeek worry was not that real. It was maybe a one day, and companies will continue to rebound. So what if the companies continue to rebound? You have seen that companies went down by 10, 20, and 30%. Will we let that go? No, we have to take part of that. So as you can see, some of the companies went back by 5 to 10%. Some I had them in green. Some of the companies went up by 1 to 5%. I highlighted them in yellow. And some of the companies, like they were little up or they continued to go down. I highlighted them in red. So we have still we have some opportunities because they didn't go still to the place where they were before the turbulence began. So as you can see here, there are lots of companies that are still far from the day that before the DeepSeek crisis started. We have still some 15, 20, 25% to go there. So maybe they will rebound and they will go back to where they were before the crisis. So how can we benefit from this? I put here like two strategies that you can adopt. The strategy number one is that you look for the companies that rebounded the most. Why this strategy? Because this means that these companies have momentum. It was wrong to go down, and now the company realized that it was wrong. They are good companies, and they will continue to go up. So they went up yesterday. They can continue to go up to the pre-market value that before the DeepSeek crisis started. So these companies, you can I sort here from the largest to smallest. So these companies, they are the companies that rebounded the most yesterday, and these are here we have 9 companies. They rebounded between 5 and 10%. These are the names. You can take a screenshot and you can start trading in these companies today. You can buy them and you have a close stop loss by 1-2%. If the companies went down, then you are out. But just to get the upside, if these companies went to the pre-level before the DeepSeek crisis started. So you can see here that there are 10, 15, 20% gaps still to where they are. NVIDIA, for example, just to take an example, they went down. It went down yesterday, the day of the crisis, by 17%, and then it went up yesterday by 9%. It still have 8% to go. Okay, several companies like this. Take for example CLS. It went down by almost 30% yesterday, rebounded by 8%. It still have 20% to go back. The VST, for example, 30%. It went up yesterday by 10%. Don't be afraid. It might rebound. It might continue. So you still have 20% to continue on that. So this is an example of the strategy number one. of the companies that had momentum to go back to the pre-level, pre the crisis, and then you can start investing in or trading this company today with a tight stop loss. The second strategy is to go for the company that didn't rebound. The strategy says like, okay, these companies were hammered a lot, went down by 26, 10, 15, 24, 22%. So they might go back similar to these companies. Yes, it can work as well. But the question is that why didn't they rebound strongly yesterday? There is something on them. So I would prefer strategy number one over strategy number two. Strategy number one, they are rebounding, they are strong, they are good, they still have gap to close, so they still it's okay. But you can also work on strategy number two. If you found these companies continue to go up, then you can go into these companies. They still have gap to close. I would avoid the companies that had later rebounded or they are continuing to go down. I know some people would like to catch the bottom and they would like to have the maximum profit, but I would avoid that because it means something is wrong in these companies. Okay, so I would focus on strategy number one and then strategy number two. Why don't you mix between both? Take some from strategy number one and some from strategy number two. Okay, and have a tight stop loss in all cases. I would suggest like 2% maximum because we never happen. Just one last thing. Today is a very important day. We have the Fed meeting, and we have also the 3 out of the max 7 companies that will announce result today after the close of the market. So it's a very important day. These trades will happen if the Fed didn't ruin the party and Jerome Powell said good things today in the conference call, and will happen if the 3 out of the max 7 companies gave good result. If these two conditions happened, then most probably these companies will rebound. Thank you very much. If you like the video, please press like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel. If you have any question, put it in the comment. And just note that this video is for educational purpose only. Okay, I might be right, I might be wrong. So please do not consider this as a financial advice. Any investment you make is at your own risk. I wish you a profitable trade. Thank you very much.